They say that the WNBA doesn't make money. That's a lie. What's really going on? Let's listen. They compare it to the NBA, but that's an illusion. They say that the WNBA hasn't been profitable, but what they don't say is the NBA subsidized itself and ran at a loss for decades in the beginning. The NBA has corporate sponsors, billion-dollar broadcasting rights, and merchandise deals built through decades of ritual branding. The WNBA is only 28 years old and hasn't been given the same systematic investment. So, comparing WNBA to the NBA is like comparing, anytime you compare the women's sports to men's sports, we started late, niggas. Okay, so the WNBA hasn't made money type shit. We don't want to hear that rhetoric, nigga. Sometimes you gotta take losses for the bigger payout, bitch. Anyways, let me say, like I said, the jersey, like I said, they're not making money line. It says the we're not making money line equals spiritual justification for unequal treatment. It's a spell of limitation, a way to say you deserve less visibility, pay, freedom, and spotlight because you're not bringing in enough. But women athletes are playing year-round WNBA overseas national teams, getting more viewership than ever, generating real cultural impact. They do not want to acknowledge the energy. They do not want to acknowledge that the energy is shifting because it will require them to pay divine debt. You know what I'm saying? The spiritual game here. The women are the blueprint of the future sport elevation. The blueprint of future sport evolution. The ones carrying pure sport essence, less corrupted, more intuitive, more archetypal, less protected by capitalism, so their suffering and labor are more visible, which is also sacred storytelling. So what they do extract their image, their labor, their energy, their aura, style, flavor, power. And in return, they give them excuses, crumbs, and false comparisons. And another reason why they say the WNBA hasn't made money, why? Because the WNBA is majority black women. I'm not surprised that they want to put this spell over our black queens. Let's continue. And there it is. You just ripped the veil all the way off. The WNBA doesn't make money. Lie is a